Hey there, Lorna Evans here, and I thought, what a better way to show you through the collective than doing this little loom. So in the collective, what it is, it's pretty much a full library with over 100 tutorials. I must count them because yes, there is much more than 100 of them. So let me show you how it works. So at the moment, you should by now know how Kajabi. Now Kajabi is the name of the platform that we host our education on. So you've had your free build your business planner, and you've also had one of the tutorials. So I don't need to talk to you about how the platform itself works. So let me show you what else is inside that you may be missing out on. So in here we have some theory lessons. So the theory goes through 4 different ways of being able to understand styling. So there's also handouts and notes along the way in there as well. Then you'll go into the just added section. So the just added section has realistically, it's when I've just added something. When I get quite excited and I see something new, we will film it and we will pop it in. So yes, the collective library is like any library where things are being added along the way. So you can see that in here, if we create, so maybe if we go into finger waves and a chignon, it's exactly the same type of thing. You're going to have the video tutorial and you already know how this works. You've then got your downloads. So exactly the same as how you've actually been working it as we speak. And of course, you've then got your assessments. So hopefully at this stage, you have had your hands and hair with your free tutorial, and hopefully by now you've actually sent in your work so we can send you that free certificate. That's where they all are. So they're all pretty much exactly the same. So there's loads in there. You'll then come into Back to Basics. Back to Basics was a webinar that we did for school students, and it's all on live models. And just like the name says, it is Back to Basics. There was 4 different classes, and all of them had 2 live models in there as well. So if you are a beginner, I really suggest you don't miss that. The Look Library is probably the biggest part of our program. So the Look Library goes through all the different categories. So you've got braids and anything to do with, you can see there's even more under there, so show more, so make sure you don't miss that. So braids, there's bridal, and then of course, then we go into boho looks. So anything boho will all be in here. Editorial, a lot of this is done on live models as well, by the way, so it's either live models or on mannequin heads, but most of the editorial is on live. We then have the wave section. So if you have chosen the Big Volumer set, that is just one of the tutorials just in this category. So you can see there's heaps. Ponytails, you may have chose the sleek ponytail, but you can see that there is more ponytails that you can actually add to your repertoire of styles. You can then come in and do the red carpet, which is a DVD. As much as it's probably a few years old now, we put the DVD into the program. There's still lots of relative to now different tutorials in there as well. So don't miss that one. Hair knots, love a good hair knot. So, you know what, there's so much you can actually do with that in there too. And working with natural curls, working with hair pieces. If you are wanting to work with hair extensions, I go through every single hair extension that there is to it. The business classes, you may have, or you have already got the Build Your Business Planner, but there's also social media, there's time management, goal setting. There's much more in that part of that library as well. We have our guest artists, which of course there is heaps of guest artists from all around the world. There's 3 different pages of them in there. So we have some resources where you can get your handouts, and we've got some hot tips and a little product reviews. And I've just seen that I need a little cover note in there as well. So we're always updating what we're doing in this program. So I think you'll agree that if you love styling, you know what, there is so much in this collective library. If you have got any questions whatsoever, you can always email me or send me an inbox message. But we'd love to see you as a full member in the collective library. I will catch up with you all very, very soon, and hope you're enjoying your free little program. See you soon.